Everybody, and welcome back to Six String Studies. Today we're going to learn about the G chord. We've learned the C chord and the A chord in previous videos, and now we're going to do the open G chord. And I want to start by giving a little bit of a music theory lesson, kind of a crash course on it. You don't need to dwell on this, but it's something you want to know later on. And the reason why I'm going to do this is because there are three different ways to play the open G chord, and one of the ways is a little different than the other two in terms of notes and how they're played. So anyway, a major chord is made up of the first, the third, and the fifth note within that chord. So if you take that C major chord, the notes in it are C, E, and G. And if you got that C major scale, which is C, D, E, F, and G. That's the first, the third, and the fifth notes. And you got C, E, G, C, E. They just repeat themselves. So those are the only notes that are being played in that open chord, or in that, in the major chord. So with that being said, keep that in mind just for the end of this video. So what we're going to do to make that open G chord, put your ring finger on the third fret of the high E string, index finger on the second fret of the A string, and then your middle finger on the third fret of the low E string. Make sure that you keep your fingers curved so they don't hit these strings that are open. You've got a nice full sound. So it should sound a little like this. All right. Now the other way is to replace your ring finger with your pinky finger. I really don't like playing it like this, but some people do. So keep your pinky finger on the third fret of the high E string, index finger on the second fret of the A string, and then middle finger on the third fret of that low E string. All right. Now, the other way to play it is you're going to actually put your pinky and your ring finger on the third fret of the E and the B string. And then you'll keep that index finger on the second fret of the A string, middle finger on the third fret of the low E string. And what's happening here is you're changing that open B string to a D note. All right. Now, in the G scale, it is G, A, B, C, D, E, and F sharp. All right. So if we take the first, the third, and the fifth, we got G, A, B, C, D. Now, so if we play this string open, it's B. So that's the third one. That's the third note in the G major scale. When we put our finger down on that third fret, it makes it a D, which makes it the fifth note in the G major scale. So either way you play it, you're still only playing the notes G, B, and D. So if anybody plays it one way or the other, don't get too caught up on one being right or wrong. They're both the G major chord. And that's it.